Hello and welcome to Drewster Gamer FC, and we are starting a brand new series. So you might have probably seen that there was an episode up already of this series which I had taken down due to the fact that I hadn't set up the save properly. So I wasn't quite happy with the whole video because of that. But here we are. We are starting fresh with episode 1 of this new series, which is a Creator Club series where I go to all the holiday destinations that I have been to. So that includes the country that I'm from, England, and then I went to France, I've been to Spain, I've been to the Czech Republic, I've been to Wales, I've been to Cyprus, and I've been to Antigua and Barbuda. So to go through that, just to make sure you guys heard that. So England, of course, because you always have a holiday destination. You always have a holiday in your home country somewhere. So England, France, Wales, Scotland. So England, France, Wales, Scotland, Spain, England, France, Spain, Wales, Scotland, Czech Republic, Cyprus, and Antigua and Barbuda. It's about 8 places, but a few of them are easier to get to. A lot of them were quite away from where I live. So for Spain, I went by plane. Cyprus, I went by plane. Czech Republic, to get there, I went by plane. And I went by plane to get to Antigua and Barbuda. So we can have quite a lot of series. So that could be one Creator Club series per FM that we play to get through all the holiday destinations. Or we can have multiple Creator Club saves within a single FM. So the first destination that we are going to in this Creator Club series is Antigua and Barbuda. So the backstory of me going to Antigua and Barbuda. So I went to Antigua and Barbuda because it was my dad's second wedding. And it is his second wedding. But unfortunately, to this day, he's no longer with us because he passed away with cancer a few years ago. So rest in peace wherever you are, Dad. So that was his second wedding. We went out to Antigua. So it's Antigua and Barbuda. They're like 2 separate islands, but you have to get to Antigua to get to Barbuda, because so you have to, because the main airport is Antigua, and then I think you hop onto like a smaller plane to get to Barbuda. So Antigua and Barbuda. So we went to Antigua for a week. Well, I went for a week at least. My dad and my stepmom, I think, were there for 2 weeks because they did the wedding / honeymoon in one. So they stayed for an extra week. So yeah, so we had the wedding. I also got to swim with stingrays and see other sea creatures that don't really move around. it's like your, yeah, they don't really move much. These kind of creatures that we saw got to hold like these little creatures. Well, they're like living things, but they weren't like plants. And I can't quite explain it, but got to hold a stingray. Surprisingly, they must do something to this stingray, or there's a particular part of the stingray that might sting you. I don't quite know if they were fully with their sting or not, but there we go. So, a little bit about my trip, a little bit. Didn't really do much exploring, but if I was to have the opportunity again to go to this area, I would do a bit more exploring and everything. So, the team that we decided to kind of create with the help of Chat GPT, it came up with several options of club names we could have gone with for Antigua and Barbuda, and we went with Bolans United. So, we replaced the team that were predicted to be 16th, and also they were an amateur stated club, and we replaced a club called Jennings. So I recommend to probably go and look up a bit about Jennings. To know what kind of a club we replaced. I was almost going to say we were founded in 2025, but due to we're playing on FN24, we are founded in 2023, because that's the start of the save. And we are in Antigua's second division, which is called Antigua and Barbuda First Division. So yeah, so it's called that. And if we go here, so the teams that we've got in this division are the All Saints. Not All Saints, Attacking Saints. I was looking at title holder, but I'll get into information about the title holder very, very soon. So we've got the Attacking Saints. We got Bassa. We got Bassa SC All Saints. We got Blue Jays FC. Really love that badge of the Blue Jay. And then we got Bolans United. Then we got Earthquake FC. And then we got a team called Five Islands FC. And then we got a team called Fort Road FC. Then we got a team called Glanville FC. And then we got Grenada's Football Club, but this is the B team. And then we got Green Bay Hoopers FC B team. And then we got Libertar. Then we got Libertar Black Hawk FC. Nice badge as well. And then we got Lion Hill Spliff. Lovely badge as well with the lion. And then we've got the Police FC, but on their badge it says the Royal Police Force Antigua and Barbuda. So I'm guessing this is a football team based off the Royal Police Force, but I'm not too sure on that. But we'll come into some facts about some of these teams a bit later on. And then we got a team called Potter's Tigers. Nice badge as well. And then the last team on the list, it is if I can go back and say it, is Spirit, Attitude and Performance Club. That's their badge. Oh, so apparently they got really good youth recruitment. I guess they focus on their youth. Oh, they've won the Antigua and Barbuda Premier Division 3 times and the FA Cup twice. So let's go back and have a look. So Potter's Tigers have won the division we're in. Police have not won anything. Lion Hill have won the top division twice. Libertar Blackhawks have won the top division 3 times and this division once. Hoppers B don't look like Hoppers. Can't tell if Hoppers B's won anything. So we'll skip to Glanville. Glanville not won anything. Fort Road have not won anything. 5 Islands have won the top division. Earthquakes have not won anything. Blue Jays have not won anything. Bendels FC have not won anything. Bassa SC All Saints have won Antigua and Barbuda's Premier Division 5 times and won the Antigua and Barbuda FA Cup twice. And then Attacking Saints have won nothing, according to Football Manager. So, a few facts I'm going to read out. So, Antigua and Barbuda is located on 3 islands in the Eastern Caribbean and north part of the Lesser Antilles. Antigua, Barbuda and Redonda. Antigua is the largest of the islands with a developed infrastructure. The highest point on the island at 402 metres is Mount Obama, which until 2009 was called Boggy Hills. The island of Barbuda is flatlands. The maximum height of the hills reach only 32 metres. It is an island of coral origin, and the beaches have much pink sand. Redonda is an uninhabited rocky island, and its length is only 2 kilometres. You can visit this nature reserve, but you must stay on the island for a while. Many facts about Antigua and Barbuda. Area 442 kilometres square. Capital St. John. So this is Antigua. Average annual temperature is plus 28 degrees. The most comfortable months are April, May and June. The population is about 100,000 people. The official language is English. The national currency is Eastern Caribbean dollars. Political and economic structure in the country. Not going to get into the political stuff. Most of Antigua and Barbuda's population is of African origin, but the descent of the Orok and Caribbean Indians also remain on the island. A small percentage of people are European settlers and immigrated from Asia and North America. The country's official language is English, but in everyday life you can also hear local dialect and some of its inhabitants also understand the Franco-Creole language. The Antigua and Barbuda citizens are predominantly Christian, 93%, but there's a small percentage of residents who profess Islam, Hinduism, folk belief and other religions. The backbone of Antigua and Barbuda's economy is tourism, agriculture, and the citizenship investment program. Tourism brings about 60% of the country's GDP, so the government is investing in developing tourist infrastructure, improving the appearances of the state, and building earthquake-resistant buildings and new hotels. Residents grow various crops, both themselves and for export. In the lower land of the islands, there are fruit plantations and vegetable gardens. Climate and nature of Antigua and Barbuda. The climate is in Antigua and Barbuda is tropical. It is warm, soggy, sometimes windy and partly cloudy. The best times to visit the country is April, May and June. The rainiest period is from September to November, with drought from February to April. Hurricanes come to the country from July to October. The temperature on the island is stable and Celadum drops below plus 20 degrees. The nature on the island is vivid. Tropical forests, picturesque bays, evergreen hills and snow-white beaches with coral reef along the coast. Antigua has developed infrastructure. So many forests has been cut down, but the nature in Barbuda is approximately 70% preserved in the wild. On the hills and in the lowlands of the island, cactus, palm trees and domestic crops coexist. There are no rivers and lakes in the territory, and drinking water is extracted from artesian sources. Deer and wild boar live in tropical forests of Barbuda. Wild livestock is most common in Antigua. Goats, rabbits, donkeys and cows. The latter, however, are rare. The fauna of Barbuda is more diverse in the northwest. There is a frigate bird sanctuary which is home to more than 170 species of birds. There are 450 species of fish in the Caribbean Sea. Tourists come to Antigua for stingray diving. Stingray City is a shallow water up to 1.5 meters deep, where about 170 stingrays have changed their instinct. They stay in groups, sleep at night, wait for tourists with food, and are not averse to posing for pictures and hugging. Best city to live in Antigua and Barbuda. Antigua and Barbuda cities and resorts offer a tropical sanctuary with gentle trade winds, gorgeous beaches and various visitor-friendly activities like dining, shopping and sightseeing historical sites. You may stroll through cities that may have been fully developed, with excellent restaurants and unique shops lining pedestrian-friendly streets. You can visit spotless beaches with pink sands. St. John's is the biggest city with many entertainment options, including bars, restaurants and stores. There is contemporary infrastructure and many homes, including upscale waterfront real estate. Dickinson Bay is a lively town with much nightlife, but has an exclusively gated neighbourhood with luxury homes. The world of water sports have grown significantly. Jolly Harbour is a very contemporary resort town with a robust infrastructure. There's a water park, a gold court, a tremendous marina, and a good selection of waterfront real estate. Living Airport VC Bird International Airport operates in Antigua Barbuda. It is located 6 kilometres from the capital of St. John's on the island of Antigua. About 30 flights are made daily, including local flights to neighbouring island Barbuda. There is 2 domestic airports in Barbuda, the state airport in Codrington and a private point lodge near Cape Coco. Resident real estate, tourists stay in hotels and apartments or rent apartments from residents. Renting a one-room apartment in the capital starts from $600. The closer to the centre, the higher the rent. Beaches. Antigua and Barbuda is the land of 365 beaches. Beach lovers can change location every day. Antigua has a more developed infrastructure, many hotels, shops, restaurants, nightclubs and casinos. It's optional to leave tips in local cafes and restaurants, as they are usually included in the bill. Transport bus routes connect the settlement within Antigua or Barbuda. Tickets cost about $1. You can order a taxi or on the island, costing $1.5 per mile. The island are connected with a ferry service. A return ticket for the Barbuda Express ferry is $120. Prices in the country are relatively low, but imported goods are always more expensive. A trip to a mid-range restaurant with a free-course menu for a couple will cost $95. The average grocery prices in Antigua and Barbuda store are follow: bread 500 grams $2.65, milk 1 litre $1.85, local cheese 1 kilogram $6.55, eggs 12 pieces $4, chicken fillet 1 kilogram $6.7, beef 1 kg $14.85, apples 1 kg $12.2, bananas 1 kg $2.5, a mid-range bottle of wine is $11, a cappuccino is $5.2. Education. The country has public and private school. Children from 5 to 16 years old can study for free. Special schools are opened pedagogy, technical and craft for children with special needs. There are several universities in Antigua. The most famous is the branch of the University of the West Indies, the American Medical University and Information Technology. So yeah, there's a bit of fact about Antigua and Barbuda. So we're going to get into looking at the squad. So the squad is currently greyed out players, but we're going to sign these greyed out players because I've set a rule for this creator club where we're only going to have players from Antigua and Barbuda. If they're not from Antigua and Barbuda, they are not going to play for the club. Not me saying they aren't good, or foreign players can't play in this division or whatever, but I want to focus on helping the national team. If we help the national team, good. If we don't, we tried. That's all I can say. So, also in today's episode, we are going to be doing pre-season as well. So I don't know, out of all the pre-season, I randomly, because I was resetting this up last night, I randomly thought, why don't I see if Man City would accept a friendly proposal from a team from Antigua and Barbuda. So yeah, so we got a friendly against the All Saints United FC, who are in the Antigua and Barbuda Premier Division. And then we got Empire FC from Antigua and Barbuda Premier Division. Whoa, they have won 13 Antigua and Barbuda Premier Division, 1 Antigua and Barbuda FA Cup, and 1 Antigua and Barbuda First Division, which is the second division. And then, didn't quite see the All Saints. The All Saints have only won the Antigua and Barbuda First Division. Perum FC have won 5 Antigua and Barbuda Premier Division, 1 Antigua and Barbuda FA Cup. What year was... Wow, so win 13 of the top division titles and 1 second division title, and founded in 1962 Emperor FC. And then All Saints, when are they founded? They were founded in 1996. Okay. Interesting. So we got our friendlies. We'll just wait to see if Man City reject or accept. Because that would be a very, very interesting friendly if we could play Manchester City. That would be very interesting to see what kind of a team they would put out. So let's offer contracts. And tactics. Won't deal with tactics just yet. Judging by this, we've only got a couple of strikers. So we might have to start out with a one striker tactic. Okie dokie. So we're going to go over to staff and we're going to sort out so let's place adverts for coach, assistant manager. I say let's get a coach, just a normal coach, and then I say let's get a fitness coach in as well, and then we'll get a head of youth development, scout, director of football, scouting, chief scout, place advert scout, and then place advert for medical tier head physio, and then a physio. So reserve staff, reserve manager, Bolans under 21s, get under 21s manager, and get an under 21 assistant, and medical staff. We don't need to do that as long as we got the manager in and everything. So our club vision and expectation is to attempt to avoid relegation from the first division and to be competitive in the FA Cup. So pretty much we just got to stay in the league that we're in, and then potentially hopefully go up in the future and then compete in the top division. So following rules: squad selection rules, Antigua and Barbuda's first division squad rules. Maximum size of the squad can be 35. Maximum foreign players is 5. No need to worry about the bottom rule because we are sticking with Antigua and Barbuda players. Supporters want us to avoid relegation as well. So we got 14% are hardcore, 30% are core. Supporters representing the average football fan. 24% are family supporters. 9% are fair weather supporters. And we got 17% casual supporters. So yeah, so we're just telling us that the search starts for all these different scouts. Apparently Manchester City's schedule is too busy to accept the friendlies. Oh yeah, because we're starting at different time. So we got 20-year-old winger who was great, one of the great up players, signed a contract. Lawrence, don't know how to quite say his first name. Anton Anthony, an 18-year-old winger. Actually, let's get more into this. So we've got a right winger, and then Anton Anthony is an 18-year-old left winger, but can also play right wing. Elvis Parker is a 21-year-old central midfielder or attacking midfielder. Watkins is an 18-year-old goalkeeper. Edwards is a 21-year-old right back. TJ Bramble is a 17-year-old left winger. Nicholas Richards is a 20-year-old centre back. Daniel Mack is a left back. Justin Richards is an 18-year-old striker but could also play cam or play right wing. Tyrell Thomas is a 17-year-old right winger, left winger. Malvin Joseph, 21-year-old centre back. Desmond Williams is a 17-year-old central midfielder, attacking midfielder, or could play left mid. Simon is a 21-year-old centre back, can kind of play left back. Hakeem Bailey is a 20-year-old midfielder, central midfielder, but could potentially play attacking midfield or right wing. Oakland Williams is a 19-year-old striker and left wing. Veron Francis is a 19-year-old goalkeeper. So we're going to meet the players. I'd like to introduce myself as the manager and answer any questions you may have, particularly if not familiar with me. I look forward to working with a lesser-known manager who can bring new ideas into the side. I would like to talk about our first division aims for the forthcoming campaign. I'm really feeling us this season. The league isn't going to know what to hit it. I think I'm very positive about our chances and I think we could beat the drop and stay in this division this season. Come on, we all know we're favourites for relegation for a reason. Maybe I'm being a little optimistic, but we can still put ourselves in a position to avoid the drop. It's nice to see a bit more realism in your expectation this time. I'm pretty happy with that, and everyone who disagrees, I hear and respect your views too. Let's talk about our FA Cup aim for the forthcoming campaign. I expect us to give a good count of ourselves in the FA Cup this season. That sounds good to me. Brilliant, just what I wanted to hear. I'd like to discuss some promises. I don't think this is the time or place for any promises. I hope you all understand. I'm happy with that. So we had a bit of a positive meeting the players there. So I got to meet the media. So I'm talking to the Bolans Express, speaking to Matthew. Welcome. First of all, Drew, how do you feel sat here as the new Bolans United manager? I am very proud and excited and very keen to see what we could do. So, before we get into the other questions, the backstory to Bolans United, the creation of it. Part of it was true what I said about visiting the country earlier, blah blah blah, but this bit is kind of going to be made up. So we had another visit to the country Antigua Barbuda, so Antigua, and we met up with a local businessman or whatever, and we got chatting. I asked this businessman like what his hobbies were and everything, and he said he liked cricket, he liked football. Don't quite know if they call it football there, but I'm guessing they do because of the English language. So football, and then we got talking, and I was like, right. I was like, came over, kind of looking, and thinking about setting up a football club. So he was like, okay. So we started talking about creating a club or something. And then he was like talking all the business side of creating something. Because he was relating it to how he created his business and whatnot. Giving me the story on that. So we were talking about business side or how to start to create a football club. And then partway through the conversation, we came to an agreement as that as you're a local businessman and seem to know a lot about how to like kickstart something and to keep it running, I thought, why don't we team up and you can focus on that side of things and I will focus on managing the team. So we got to an agreement, and then we got to this got to an agreement, and he was like, oh, this area Bolans is quite a nice area, we could set up the club there. Hence why we called Bolans United, because I started talking about Manchester United, whatever reason, like we got a really, really successful club back in England called Manchester United. Don't know if you've ever heard of it. I went, but this is all fictional, this part that I'm talking to you guys about. And he was like, yeah, I heard a little bit about Manchester United. I've seen a few games where in homes where people do have a TV. And he was like, okay, so we'll base a little bit off the club. So hence why I was like, they play in red. So we went the red kits and everything. And then that's where we got the United part from. And that's why the badge, the in-game badge, looks similar to Manchester United's badge. So a little inspiration of Manchester United there, whilst we're trying to keep the island-based theme with the club. Hence why we set up in an area, Bolans, got beaches, pretty much everywhere. Probably in Antigua has a beach because they've got 365 beaches. Really don't get how they have that many beaches, but there we go. That's a beach. Wait, that's a beach for every day of the year. Okay, but Monday 1st of January we're going to this beach. Tuesday 2nd of January going to this beach. 3rd of January on our 3rd beach of the year. So yeah, so that's why we got that. That's how we got the name, got the businessman I don't deal with, so I could get sacked potentially while still owning. So even if I get sacked as the manager, I still can partly still work at the club because I'm part owner and part creation. But I decided, as I'm still kind of call myself owner, but 100% of owner responsibility is off to this local businessman. So yeah. So hopefully we have a successful time at this club. So why Bolans United? Why the allure of coming here? Managing any football team is a privilege, and I have been informed not to take the job. Do you have any reservation about taking the job? I was so eager to explore the opportunity. Even if something else came up, I'd still had jumped at the chance. You have taken a step into football management despite being just 21 years of age. The critics have suggested that you will struggle to command respect in the dressing room that contain players older than you are. What do you say to that? There's something none of us will know until a few matches have been played. Having spent the majority of your career, that's something none of us will know until a few matches have been played. You will look to take charge. Will you be looking to change the squad very much? I don't know the answer to that question yet. The players will have to show me day in, day out on the training pitch. Have you been talking to the players about your plans for the future? As a new manager means a time for optimism, a fresh start, and there's a real buzz around the group. What do you like to say? Would you like to say anything to the Bolans United fans? I already know how good. Hopefully we can work together and bring success. They deserve it. Where can this club go under your leadership? I rarely believe in the club's long-term vision and think there is no point focusing on the long term if we can't get things right in the early days. That's my immediate focus. What can the Bolans United players expect from you in training? We're going to have to wait and see on that. You have joined Bolans United at a time where the club seems a little short-staffed. Is that something you're looking to address? I will be bringing in some of my staff in the next few days. What position do you feel the squad could do strengthening in? I'm going to go with no comment. While some of the managers are favoured for their hands-on approach, I think things work best when the players feel valued as people as well as footballers. Are you going to focus primarily on the first division? I think we have to. That's the one we all really want to do well in. Thank you to the media. So we are now simming up to what will be our first friendly game. which is the All Saints United. So we've got a pre-season report for Libertar Blackhawks. They're apparently predicted to finish 4th. So let's go to competition. Let's go to Antigua and Barbuda's first division. And let's go to rules. There's a promotion playoffs, but we don't really talk about the promotion playoffs here. Let's go to the Premier Division and have a look at the rules there. Oh, I guess the relegation playoff plays the promotion playoff team, and then whoever wins that goes up and or goes down, I guess. Yeah, so 14th place win versus 3rd place from the division below. 14th place stays up. Okay. So, top 2 teams get promoted to the Premier Division. With 2 teams can't get promoted. Bottom 2 teams are relegated out of the 16 teams. 5 subs can be used in 3 stoppages for a maximum of 7 named. Disciplinary, 1 match ban for every 3 yellow cards, 1 match ban for every red card. Pretty much the same. Maximum of 5 foreign players, maximum squad size of 35. Players can be registered between Friday 8th September and Tuesday 31st of October. Player registry between Friday 22nd of December and Friday 19th. The transfer window is Friday 8th of September to Tuesday 31st of October and Friday 22nd of December to Friday 19th of January. So squad registration. There's only 15 players. Oh no, 16. Wow, only 16 players. Well, once you put your 11 out, you can only really have 5 on the bench. Ooh. Got the FA Cup first round draw coming up soon. So we do need to think about a tactic. And what I do think is, actually, thinking we'd try a tiki-taka. Why not? Why not a tiki-taka? There from the bat, that's fine. I do ask players to do time waste slightly. No. I say be more disciplined. Yeah, counter press, hold shape, yeah. Distribute to centre backs, that's fine. Distribute quick, yeah. Drop that a little bit. Yeah, that's it. Find stock crosses. I'm going to do step up more. And then I say get stuck in. Yeah, so happy with that. I'm gonna was going to sort out a squad, but not just yet. So yeah, we got our first friendly, which we'll need to... Actually, we got an under-21s friendly, which we'll need to holiday forward. Whoa, we got a new sponsorship with a local company. Deal is set to be worth 6.25k per year over 2 years. That's not bad for an amateur club. Okie dokes. Let's go to schedule. Aha. So the game kicks off at 7:30. Okie dokie. That's holiday. Because if I left it on what it was on, the holidaying. Then so we lost 1-0. The under 21s don't really have an under 21 proper squad, do we? No, we do not. Kind of need somebody who can play a 4-3-3. That's what we need when it comes to choosing the manager. Hopefully we can get some interest very, very soon. So, looking at the schedule, if we go to the senior schedule, so you can see already went for our friendlies. So our first game is against Police FC, and then so how many games do we play in this month? We play Police FC, we play Attacking Saints, Lion Hill, Granada B. So that's 1, 2. So we play 7 games in November. 7 games. December we play 1, 2. 7 in November. Then we play 7 in January. We play 1, 2, 4 in February. 1, 2, and 5 in March. So we're gonna have multiple episodes probably for a single month. So we're going to use, what I'm going to say is we'll use this episode as this is an introduction episode which we've done, and we'll try and play all 3 pre-season games within this month, within this episode as well. Because that is doable. So squad. So he's got 6, 6. We're gonna go with this guy. He's going in goal. Goes Obvious, who's the right back. Obvious, who's the left back. Okay, I'm looking more at passing here. Passing and crossing. Excuse me there. Passing is a 6, crossing is an 8. And acceleration and pace is 7 and 6. I'm going to go with the first option. TJ Bramble. TJ Bramble's got 7 and 7. Oh, he's got 7 and 6. He's got 7 and 7. Okay. Gonna go with Anton. Finishing into 7. He's got 5. He's got a 7 at finishing. Got a 6 for dribbling. 7 for header. Okay. 8 for headering. He's got 6 for... There we go. Fucking Bailey. Oh, God. Tackling. Got 4 for tackling. Desmond Williams. He's got 5 for tackling. Elwood Parker. He's got a 6 for tackling. Elwood Parker, you could be your DM. Desmond, you are left-footed. Left-footed will be good for the right, won't it? Malcolm Bailey. Yeah, good. That's good. A 6-2. 6-2. That's good. 6-2. 6-2. So we're just sorting the squad out. There we go. Continue. I'm going to submit the team. There we go. Sorted out that, the routine. Can submit the team for our first ever game for Bolans United as a brand new team against the All Saints United FC in a friendly, and we're up against the team who are in the top flight to the Premier Division. So they're in the best league they can be in Antigua. Gonna go with Pumped Up Fist. Go out there and show me what you got. Pump Fist. Go out there and show me what you deserve to be in the team. Pump Fist. Pump Fist. So we don't... we have quite a young squad, I'd say. I say for a bit of our games, we probably won't get hold of the ball as much. Brilliant tackle. The funny thing is, we're having good possession, but in front of goal, it's just... we haven't really been able to do anything in front of goal. I'm going to encourage the lads. Go on, Williams. Brilliant. Brilliant. Fantastic. Look for the pass. Well done. Look for the pass again. Oh, Desmond Williams puts us 1-0 up in the friendly. That's our first goal as Bolans, as a club. And the first goal for Bolans United comes from Desmond Williams. What a rocket of a shot. So can we defend? And I say, can we defend? It is 1-1. So can we get the ball back? Well, I'm just delighted that we've actually we scored a goal. I'm delighted about that. Granted, we are playing a team who are a division higher than us, and it is going to be our debut campaign, our debut season, and this is our debut pre-season. So hopefully once we get hold of the ball, we can do something. Brilliant. Brilliant work. Once I can get coaches in, then I think I might know a little bit more on what they're good at within each position, so we can focus on that. Go on, Mac. Go on, Bailey. Back to Mac. Mac to Beckles Richards. To Mac. Mac plays it to Beckles Richards. Beckles Richards to Edwards. Edwards tries to get the ball over to Bailey, but it's been cleared. Anthony. Oh. Come on, defend, lads. Good work so far, lads. We're not just doing too bad. We got 68 in attendance for this game, according to what I saw. I say not bad. If we got a couple of players 7.0 and above, not so bad. So, hands together. Defenders, hands together. Go out there and show me where you deserve a place. Hands together. Go out there and show me where you should be picked. Hands together. Go out there and show me where you deserve to be in the team. Only one player that's just composed and not really reacting. But we will make a full second half change at some point. This is brilliant. I don't normally go with a tiki-taka or a 4-3-3 formation, but with what we have at the moment, a 4-3-3 sounds like the best option. Well, I don't mean like it sounds like the best option, but it's an option I am willing to try out. Brand new club. Why can't we do a bit of tiki-taka? Bolans United. Bolans United. Bolans United. We are the Super Bolans. Super Bolans. We are by far the greatest team the world has ever seen. Super Bolans. Super Bolans. Super Bolans. Uh-oh. Brilliant, Francis. Get in. Great work, lads. I don't quite know what kind of changes I'm going to be able to make. We'll let this attack play out. Might be able to win the ball back. Brilliant. Brilliant defending. Well done, keeper. Well done, Francis. Anton for TJ Brambles. What can TJ Brambles do here? Tyrell Thomas. Tyrell Thomas. Tyrell Thomas is coming on. After this week. Team change. Justin Williams. Go on, Thomas. Yes, Desmond Williams. Corner. And now we got our changes coming onto the pitch. Unless they're already on the pitch. Brilliant ball in. That was cleared brilliantly. But we got a goal. We actually scored first. Which I think I was a little worried about scoring first, but there we go. Good passing. A brilliant play. Lovely work. Go on, Desmond Williams. Oh! Unlucky for Desmond Williams. A brilliant play by Bolans United there. Come on, Edwards. Go on, Thomas. Brilliant. Justin Richards gets the equaliser. 2-1. Come on. What a game Bolans United are having. From 1-0 up to being 2-1 down to bringing us back to 2-2. What a game. In the first ever game for Bolans United. I know it's all about performances, but that is fantastic. We're going to praise, because we probably did not expect to even get anything out of. Fans probably came into this with no expectations, just to see their team play, as we are a brand new team. Ooh. Come on, let's hold out for the last 10 minutes. It's been a brilliant, good performance from the lads. Let's hold out. I know it's a friendly, but this will be some achievement. Because sometimes, even if it's a friendly game, I do picture if this was competitive, then this would be massive. Just a few more minutes. Plus we do have the added time as well. This is good. I think we can hold out. So our first ever result will be a 2-2 draw, potentially, in a pre-season game against, I think it's the All Saints United, I think. Come on, let's hold out. Now they're passing it around nicely. Okay, they missed their shot. That's brilliant. Yeah, All Saints United. This would be a massive to get a draw against a team in the top, from the top division, even if it's a friendly. Get in. Good performance, lads. Fantastic. There we go. Not bad result. So we're gonna move on to our next game, which is against Empire FC. If I'm not mistaken. Yep, Empire FC. And then we got Parham FC, however you say it. Parham FC. So we've got Empire FC coming up. Well, I need to double check something. Oh, we won't know. I think I might make some changes ahead of this game. A crowd of 100 is expected for the friendly clash on Saturday. Bolans chairman Kevin Dublin adds that he hopes the match will be a spectacular for everyone in attendance. Empire FC will enjoy a large travelling support with around 30 away fans expected at the 100 capacity ground. Bolans Field is located in Bolans. The stadium has a room for 100 supporters with the potential to expand to a capacity of 3,000. Let's do it this way. TJ Bramble can replace Anton. Tyrell Thomas can replace Lawrence. I don't swear I had to write that. Okay, we made changes I think we can make. So we're going to go into our next game. So we've got a manager who is Dominica. He's from Dominica, and he's managing the attacking All Saints. His preferred formation is a 4-3-3, DM wide. That'd be an interesting to. Oh, he left Dominica, the actual country, back in 2015. I didn't realise he was managing the national team of Dominica. Interesting. Really do need to start getting some coaches in very, very soon. We got our team ready. We can't really change much until I know what roles these players can do. I'm not going to change much. Just want them to get used to the formation at least. I told you that Joseph would start. Not such thing as a friendly. Joseph. Oh, he must be centre back, ain't he? Hands in pockets. Go out there. Pump this. Go out there and show me where their place is up for grabs. Go out there and show me where you deserve a place. Go out there and show me where you deserve a place. Empire FC. Well done, Edwards. So we've got an attendance of 100, the max attendance that we can have. So it's a sellout. It's a sellout friendly game. That's brilliant work. Go on, Beckles Richards. Play back to keeper if you need to, Beckles Richards. Oh, good ball to Parker. Brilliant from Bailey to Bramble. TJ Bramble to Mack to Edwards to Desmond Williams. Over to Tyrell Thomas. God, Tyrell Thomas. To Edwards. Edwards to Parker. Parker to Bailey. Bailey with the shot. But Bailey puts it wide. 34 degrees this game. Oh, go on, Richards. Justin Richards. Go on, Justin Richards. Justin Richards. Brilliant to Desmond Williams. Desmond Williams with the header. Wasn't the greatest of headers from Desmond. But end of the day, we're still getting used to this formation. And this style of play as well, the tiki-taka. Go on, Tyrell Thomas. Ooh! I thought that stayed in. And someone was going to start making a darting run to try and header that. Okay. Go on, Edwards. To Joseph. Joseph to Thomas. Tyrell Thomas. Oh, Tyrell Thomas plays a good ball to TJ Bramble. Go on, TJ Bramble. Take on your man, TJ Bramble. Plays it back to Janelle Mack, who was just given the ball away as he was trying to find a teammate. They're making it tougher for us than our opponents did in the last game. And we are 1-0 down to Nobel Francis. To be honest, we almost got to 25 minutes. Let's encourage. I would say probably demand more, but I feel like when we have been able to get hold of the ball, that we haven't done too badly. God, Desmond Williams. Over to Bailey. What can Bailey do here? Bailey loses out on the ball. Okay, we've just been cut open so easily there. Brilliant. Well done. Okay. Thought the header went to one of our teammates. Okay, TJ Bramble. Can he put in a good ball? Desmond Williams is on the ball now. What can Desmond Williams do here? Finds Mack. Mack finds Bailey. Bailey puts the ball in. Richards! Justin Richards, 1-1. I love to watch a friendly. Because you go up against teams sometimes in a friendly, and if we turn this into competitive, you're like, I don't think we can win this. But non-competitive, you have a chance. So I'm going to praise because we're 1-1 up against a team in the top division. Can we clear it? Didn't even need to clear it because they missed. Not bad. We've had 4 shots, 2 on target. More on target than our opponents. So, second half. We'll do pretty much what we did last time. And make changes. Go on, Edwards. Go on, Mac. Plays it to TJ Bramble. Plays it back to Mac, who plays it into Tyrell Thomas. But his header was wide of the post. Do we win that ball back? Well done, Mac. Giving it to TJ Bramble. TJ Bramble to Beckles Richards. Beckles Richards over to Edwards. Edwards to Bramble. What can TJ Bramble do here as he plays it to Desmond Williams, who plays it out wide to Tyrell Thomas. Tyrell Thomas back to Desmond Williams. Desmond Williams giving the ball away there. Oh, unlucky from Joseph. Will I still be able to do something here? And it's 2-1. With a goal from Watkins. Okay, questionable dance moves there. I'd be asking so many questions if I saw that at a nightclub. Okay, we're not doing too badly. Edwards. Right back with the corner. Whips the corner in. Tyrell Thomas is on the ball now. Tyrell Thomas puts the ball in. But it goes all the way back to our right back. Oh, well done, Tyrell Thomas. But his cross was blocked and cleared. And we are 3-1 down, but it was ruled offside as the assistant had put his flag up. This is brilliant. Go on, Beckles Richards. That's brilliant. Desmond Williams to TJ Bramble. To Elvis Parker. To TJ Bramble. TJ Bramble. Oh, we got to try and keep TJ Bramble the whole way through. That TJ Bramble's got to become some sort of a club legend. Because that's just a sick name. TJ Bramble's on the ball now. What can TJ Bramble do here? TJ Bramble still got the ball. Gives it to Justin Richards, who plays it back to Edwards, who plays the ball nicely to TJ Bramble. TJ Bramble looks for the cross, but goes down from the challenge, and it is a penalty. And who is stepping up? It looks like Justin Richards to me. Oh, Beckles Richards. Beckles Richards. 2-2. Tactics. Going to make some changes. Oakland Williams coming on. Simmons can come on for Joseph. Lawrence, you can come on for Tyrell Thomas. TJ Bramble for Anton Anthony. And then keep the keeper the same. Okay, there we go. Made our changes a little earlier. But there we go. Parker plays out wide to Mac. Mac is looking to play the ball down line. Go on, Anton Anthony. Anton Anthony plays the ball to Bailey, who plays it to Desmond Williams, who plays it to Lawrence. Lawrence with an opportunity and saved. Oakland Williams with the ball in. So Desmond Williams picks up the loose ball. What can Desmond Williams do here as he plays it back to Mac? Gonna praise because it is 2-2. Ooh, off the post. Anton Anthony gives the ball to Lawrence. So Edwards plays it to Lawrence. What can Lawrence do here as he plays the ball to Oakland Williams? Oakland Williams to Desmond Williams to Anton Anthony. And the shot was saved and out for a corner. Almost about to say throw in there. But it's been cleared and out for a throw in. So Edwards plays the ball to Lawrence. Go on, Lawrence. Lawrence with the ball in. But great control by the opposition there. So they're probably going to have to pass it around to build some sort of an attack. And I do like how we're pushing them backwards. But I did not like that header from Beckel Richards. And it is a goal kick. Can we build some sort of an attack? I do like what I'm seeing from the lads. That they're putting in a good performance. And that's all that matters to me at this moment in time. We're a new club, and these are all new sets of players who probably never played with each other before until training sessions and the pre-season games. But before that, they wouldn't have played with each other, so they're putting in a really good performance. Go on, Lawrence. Go on, Desmond Williams. Oakland Williams. Over to Lawrence. And a penalty. Come on. Who's going to step up to take the penalty? Beckel Richards. Beckel Richards. 3-2. The two opponents from the top flight aren't able to handle our tiki-taka, and we are 3-2 up in what looks like an even game. Uh-oh, I clicked praise. Can we get this cleared? Well done, Watkins, for being able to keep hold of that. Come on, not long to go. Not long to go to hold out. Is that a save? It was out for a goal kick. I think it's out for a goal kick. Come on, we got this. 5 added minutes. Okay. Now we got 4 of the added minutes to be able to hold on. Beautiful. Go on, Mac. To Beckel Richards. Back to Mac. He plays it to Anton Anthony. Anton Anthony to Parker. To Bailey. Back to Parker to back to Anton Anthony. Oakland Williams keeps... Well, I thought he was going to have control of that ball there. Oh, no. Oh, I thought that was going to look dangerous. But I was out for a corner. Okay, their keeper's up. Let's get that ball. Go, 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 go. Don't hesitate. Just play it to somebody. Okay. We're going to keep hold of this. It'll be a good result. Even in pre-season, it's still a good result. Go on, Mac. Parker, go on, Parker. Yes! First win for Bolans United in a friendly, in front of a full capacity. Brilliant. Leave it as that. So we're going to go now into our final pre-season game. That was a brilliant, brilliant performance. Well then, but Nicholas Richards scored 2 goals as a centre-back on penalties. So yeah, so that we got 3 games against the top division in a friendly, and we are basically unbeaten in 2 so far. Hopefully we can have a full capacity again in the final friendly. Okay, let's. Ooh, got some inboxes. Average response to Bolans United under 21 assistant manager. And Bo Joseph wants the job. Okay, we're going to go with people. As long as they're from Antigua Barbuda. Oh no, maybe not. 5, 2, 3. No. No. 4, 4, 2. No. Very, very sorry. 4, 3, 3. You accept. Bolans under 21s. James Richard wants it. 5, 2, 3. No. 4, 4, 2. No. 4, 3, 3. 4, 4, 2. No. 4, 4, 2. No. 4, 4, 4, 3, 3. Approach. Because if we can get all 4 3 3s across the board, then that's all good. Average response. Peter wants the job. Where's Peter? Let's do the Peters. Yep, you can have that. That's fine. We're just getting in our staff. Average head physio. Elsie Williams. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Exit talks. And Williams wanted the job anyway. So that's good. So hopefully we can get the staff that we just had from the adverts come back to us. Average response to Bolans United reserve manager. James Richard 532. Ivan Jones at 442. Kalis Williams is a 442. Eddie Mack is a 442. Eddie Mack second preferred is a 433. Because he's got his second formation as a 4-3-3. Average scout. Okay, we're going to go with Michael Williams. And his preferred formation is a 4-3-3. Okay, we're going to go with this guy, Derek. If he was to be a coach, no, okay. Justin, if he was to be a coach, no. No. Okay, so OC Bowers. As we're starting out, and his second formation is that he could be our director of football. Exit talks. So we got our physio, Christopher Peters. That's good to get that confirmed. So Francis, swap round again. Joseph for Simon. TJ Bramble can stay on. Iris Thomas. For Lawrence. And Oakland Williams for Justin Richards. And then I think we're done. So we're going into our final pre-season game. I think we've done really well in pre-season. We had one draw, one win, and I say we'll get a draw or win in today's game. I haven't quite seen what the attendance was, but I have a weird feeling it might be 100 again, but possibly it realistically might be less than that, because I think we would have got told if it's going to be another sellout. Well done. Brilliant play. 69. Okay, was it a sellout? Go on, Mac. Oh, that's a brilliant to Bramble. Go on, TJ Bramble. Unlucky with your cross there. Bailey to Mac. Oh, Mac with a good ball to TJ Bramble. TJ Bramble with the cross. Lawrence with the header. But it's gone wide. And we are 1-0 down. But is it going to be ruled out? Nope, we are 1-0 down. To be fair, that was good play from them. We get that cleared, which we do. And we are 2-0 down. Seems like this team can deal with us. Go on, TJ Bramble. Go on, Mac. To TJ Bramble. That's brilliant to Bailey. Go on, Edwards. Desmond. Tried to go to Bramble. Oakland Williams. Oakland Williams with the shot, but it goes wide. We get that cleared. Come, we got this, lads. I say we're not doing too badly. We're not played as well as we have, but we're not playing terribly. Because, again, it is top division team. I was thinking when all our friendlies were top division teams that we were going to be absolutely smashed. Oh, this is brilliant. Come on. Come on, Bramble. Make the pass. Oakland Williams, get out wide if you can. Oh, that's brilliant to Desmond Williams. Desmond Williams! Might be an own goal. Go on, Desmond Williams. Oh! Go on, Lawrence. Ooh! Ooh. Apart from that, we haven't actually scored an actual goal in this game. We actually have done not so bad. Yes! Come on, Oakland Williams. Come on. Oh, go on, TJ Bramble. Go on, Bailey. Oh, we lost that ball a bit too easily there. Oh, well done, Simons. That's a brilliant edit to Edwards. Go on, Lawrence. Go on, Bramble. Oh. Go on, Edwards. Go on, Desmond Williams. Go on, Lawrence. No! No! been perfect to be 3-2 up at half time in a friendly. Yeah. So we read out facts. We talked a bit about the background of the team. So at half time, 2-2. And we've only had one shot on target. And we actually scored ourselves this time. It's not been a bad game. It's just that I wish that we had scored the first goal ourselves instead of an own goal. Because, like, a goal's a goal, I get that. But, like, a goal's more satisfying when you score it yourself than relying on deflection or something like that. But a goal's a goal. Well, if you're fighting for something, that like fighting for a playoff, but the goal that you need to get into that playoff spot, for example, ends up being an own goal, I'm all for it. Or if an own goal helps you stay up, I'm all for it. But like when you're not really fighting for something, like I'm just not a fan of own goals half the time. It's time for everyone to dig in and give everything you've got left tonight. We deserve to win this match, so let's go and do it. Pump fist. Go out there and show we deserve to be in the team. Pump fist. Okay, I'm just going to let the team just do what it's doing, because we got to 2-2. No, I don't really want to do too many shouts at this moment in time. Oh, we're just giving the ball away. Okay, it's still early in the second half. And we're having plenty of shots, but we should need to be able to get more of them on target. But not to lose a single friendly game, we're going in the right direction. But then I have a feeling when it gets to the first league game, everything about the friendly is just going to be pointless. It's going to be pointless if we go on to lose that first game of the season. Brilliant. Didn't need to rush, took his time and picked out the part he needed to pick out. And that's what I like. Don't like football that's being rushed. Go on, Bramble. Well, I'll give a round of applause there. You might not have picked out a teammate, but at least it's led to something. Lawrence. What can Lawrence do? Can he pick out anybody? But the header's gone over the bar. Okay. Might think about one shout, and I'm just going to do encourage at this moment in time. So we're going to encourage. Hopefully that helps. We need to get that director of football in soon. Go on, Desmond Williams. Go on, Lawrence. Oh, is he going to be offside? Is he going to be ruled out? It is now 3-2. Could do with making some changes, actually. And that's going to be... No. Tyrell Thomas is going to come on. And Joseph is going to come on. Well done, Joseph. Go on, Tyrell Thomas. Gets the ball back from Edwards. Not a great ball. Keeper, don't think he really needs to pick that up. Just being dramatic. Okay, the keeper's played it long. And it is 4-2 now. All that hard work is just being untangled from us to get it to 2-2 to now being 4-2 down. I'm going to say demand more now. And we got this. Okay, they've missed. He was offside, but he missed. Go on, we got one more goal in us, I say. Yes, Tyrell Thomas. Go on, Tyrell Thomas. Ooh. Can we get hold of that? Which we do. Beckerless Richards. As long as we can win this ball back. Okay, we're 5-2 down. One defeat in 3 friendlies. It's not bad. Might not be the best way to end a pre-season, but there we go. One more goal. Can we have one more goal in us? Desmond Williams. Over to TJ Bramble. TJ Bramble to Desmond Williams. Desmond Williams to Tyrell Thomas. Back to Desmond Williams. To Bailey. What can Bailey do here to Mac? Mac to Desmond Williams. Desmond Williams with the shot. But it's gone over. Do we win the ball back? Yes, we do. Go on, Desmond Williams. Plays it to Edwards. To Desmond Williams. Desmond Williams tries to get it to Oakland Williams, but unfortunately it's gone straight to the keeper. I think I'm going to make a change. And I am going to bring on Justin Richards. I think we can win that ball back. Well done, Edwards. So the opposition are on the attack. But their shot went wide. Oh, we got. I thought we were going to see another corner there. Well, that's why we play friendly. Much improvement is needed. Hands in pockets. Thought you did well. Can't fault you for your efforts. Can't fault you for your efforts. So, Parham FC did really well. First team in the pre-season to have defeated us. So we got a fitness coach. Yeah, this one looks good. Veron Mac. Oh, he looked good. Oh, Kieran Edwards. We're going to go with Kieran Edwards. Frederick. Yes. We can have Frederick as a coach. He's got our preferred formation. So that's good. So we got Brownie, under 21 manager. And then we got club doesn't need another physio, so we're gonna cancel the transfer. So we got our under 21s manager. So we got Kieran Hunty takes the Liberta Blackhawks job as manager. We got an under 21 assistant manager. Got 3 inboxes. Oh, so Bolans United Bolans United matches have been picked for TV. So our match against the 5 Islands on the 25th of November has been picked for TV. Blue Jays, the game against Blue Jays have been picked for TV on the 9th of December. Our game against Lion Hill has been picked for the 30th of December. We got a match picked on the 13th of January. And then the 17th of February against Fort Road. Here we've got Chief Scout. Yeah, we're going to go with Prince Anthony. Done. Got our preferred formation. It's always good when you got someone with the preferred formation. We got our Scout. He's accepted. So, Head of Youth Development, Christiansen wants the job. Yes, 4-3-3. Brilliant as his preferred formation. O.C. Bowers to be Director of Football. So we're going to go to Staff, Responsibilities, Transfers. Okay, we can't do that just yet. Okay, he has announced Kieran Edwards as the fitness coach. We're going to go back to Staff, Transfers. O.C. Bowers, O.C. Bowers, O.C. Bowers. I'm quite excited. He's very good at what he does. He can only be great for the team. Transfers. Here we go. Oh, we haven't got a head of youth just yet. Frederick. We got our coaching. So we're going to go to staff. We're going to go to training. So we're just going to sit in the rest of this month just so we can get our staff in. So advert for Bolans United Assistant Manager. That's a 4-4-2. No. 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 Okay, your preferred formation is a 4-3. Second preferred formation. So we'll go with you. Exit talks. So we're just going to sim to the end of this month. So we've got a head of youth development, which is good. So we're just going to save the game. So, staff, responsibilities. No, wait. So attending a meeting, it's saying make Ellis Parker captain, and then make Joseph vice captain, add Oakland Williams as a penalty taker. Yep. So we've got ourselves our assistant manager. So Glanville got themselves a new manager. We confirm that list has been submitted. You go to staff responsibilities again. No. So we got the FA Cup first round draw, the Antigua Barbuda FA Cup. Squad numbers to be decided. Auto numbers. Let's clear numbers. Okay. I guess they go with high numbers, I guess. Head physio. It's gotta go with Lewis. If you were to be coach, 4-3-3. Luca Williams, coach. Let's just double check the responsibilities. Yeah, okay. So, we've got our Antigua Barbuda FA Cup first round draw. So 18 teams will go into the hat for the 9 matches to be drawn, with first division teams Earthquakes, Lion Hill Split FC and Glanville FC entering the competition. So Bolans United, which team would you prefer? Fan poll, which team would you prefer? Dudley, English Harbour or Seaview Farm? Oh, Seaview Farm is the... okay. Automatic draw. Here we go. Young Lions up against English Harbour. Fremantle. We're away to Fremantle. Opposite B. Attacking Saints versus Glanville. Buster SC versus Seaview Farm. Earthquake versus Lion Hill. Bendals are away to Urillings. CPTSA Wings versus West Ham. And Granada B versus Progressors. So we are away to Fremantle Scorpions. Fremantle Scorpions have won an FA Cup. And they are Antigua and Barbuda second division runners up. They had their best spell and finished runners up in Antigua Barbuda 30 for the only time in 2014. Also, they've won an FA Cup. Okie dokie. So they're up against what would be an FA Cup, like a former FA Cup winners. We're still going to sim up to the end. of the month just to see if any signings do get made, which I don't think they will. Due to the fact of the time that the director of football has come into the club, I don't think he's going to have enough time to be able to make signings. And we got a head physio. And I think that means we've got all our staff in now. Oh, we haven't got our chief scout. That's the only one I think we are waiting for now. Oh no, we're still waiting on reserve manager. Just saving again. So what's that saving? Just okay. 10 meeting. Oh, so there's been an offer made for a 16-year-old left back, but he is from Antigua and Barbuda at least, so that's good news. Hopefully that happens. I swear we just had a transfer deadline day meeting. Chief Scout. Justin Griffiths. Prince Anthony. Yes. We have got ourselves Raheem Lawrence. So Bolans United reserves lost 4-2 to Lion Hill reserves. And we are 16 because of that. And we got our chief scout. So staff, responsibility, scouting, assigned scouts. Once we get our scouting, so we got our chief scout, his responsibility is assigning scouts and handling scout meetings. And Bolans under 21s drew 2-2 to Lion Hill under 21s. And we sit top of the table as things stand. So, gonna go on a holiday again. And we lose 3-0. Transfer window slam shut on Tuesday. Are you looking to do any business? I won't discuss any transfer stories today. Sorry. Attend a meeting. Move on, move on, move on. End meeting. So you got 3 inboxes. So, as we're still simming, you got the Blue Jays versus SAPSC. Who's going to win the opening day? And the Blue Jays lost on the opening day. So Desmond Williams has been told to swap round. Anton Anthony to tactics. He can be a poacher. Really got. Have we got Raheem Lawrence? So we've got 4 inboxes. Got squad registration. So we've got the 15-year-old. Joins up with the under-21s. We're due to just make up some numbers here. So we've got press conference. But we're going to do the press conference in the next episode. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. And in the next episode, we are going to play the first 3 games of the season. So that will be against Police, Attacking Saints, and Lion Hill Spliff. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the pre-season and the introduction. And I will catch you guys next time. But the schedule for this, I will film the Bolans United save, which is called... Oh, what was it called? It's called Bolans to Glory. So, I hope you guys will enjoy this series. And we will kick off our first game of the series next week, next Friday. So, yes, I hope you guys enjoy. And I will be filming, I was going to film the off-season of the Royal Oak Level 20 to Premier League episode, but I'm filming that on Monday next week. So every Saturday you will see a Bolans to Glory episode. So yes, I hope you guys enjoy, and make sure to leave a comment. And yeah, and let me know if you liked the interesting facts that I might have given you about Antigua and Barbuda. So make sure to like, subscribe and comment.